afraid of the dark? Are you scared? I can see you from behind. You can hear me in your mind.
Hola hermosas, Tia Sephora here, and I don't really need to start an intro because you know what this video is about. I'm going to be doing a PennyWise inspired makeup look, so with that being said, let's just get on to it. So the first product that I'm going to use is the eyeshadow foundation base, and it is a white shade. And this is by Playing in Makeup by Yolando. I always use this for every makeup look. So I'm going to be applying that with a brush and also a beauty blender. Alright, so now I'm just going to be using the Ace Beauty Scarlet Dusk palette, and it's this one right here. And I'm going to be taking the two shades that are called Nocturnal and Shade. So it's going to be these two red ones right here. And I'm just going to apply this onto the crease of my eye by using this crease brush right here. And this one is by Moda. Alright, so I'm using the same eyeshadow foundation base to basically do the cut crease, so that's what I'm going to be doing right now, and I'm using the BH Cosmetics brush, and it's like this small one right here, so that's what I'm going to be using to do the cut crease on my eye. Both eyes actually. Alright, so what I like to do when it comes to doing a cut crease is I like to apply it onto my eyelid like that and then just look up. That way I can see where the base is at and where I can do the cut crease basically. That actually helps me outline the crease. Next, I'm going to use the shade called Ranch here, and yes, I'm using the Conspiracy palette. Don't attack me. Like I said, I just want to use this because, you know, before all the whole issues came along, I had bought the palette. So don't attack me for that. But yeah, I'm just going to be using the shade Ranch, and I'm going to be applying it right here on the crease of my eye, basically where I put the white base. Alright, so now I'm going to go back into the Ace Beauty palette and use the same shades called Nocturnal and Shade, and I'm basically just going in and fixing up the crease and just blending everything out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do my winged liner, and I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Skinny, which is this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, now I'm going to go back into the Conspiracy palette, and I'm going to be using this black shade right here, and I'm just going to be applying it on the lower lash line. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this angled fluffy brush here, and I'm going to start blending out the black eyeshadow underneath my lower lash line. Sorry about that. I forgot what it was called, but you get what I mean. So I'm just going to be blending it out. I'm also going to be going back in with the Ace Beauty palette, and I'm going to be using this shade here, which was called Nocturnal. So I'm going to be using this and just basically adding a little bit to the lower lash line along with the black shade that I just used. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a white eyeliner, and I'm just going to apply this on my waterline. This one is by L'Oreal Paris, but any white eyeliner will do. Alright, so now I'm going to be applying the Falsies Volume Express mascara, and this one is by Maybelline. Alright, so before I move on to doing the rest of my face, I'm going to be applying my Scarlet Lashes by Dollar Lash Club. I know I use Scarlet Lashes a lot, but like I said, they're one of my favorites because they give you more of like a dramatic look, and I love that, and I find that like really perfect, especially for Halloween looks. Alright, so before I start drawing on my face, I'm going to be using the Pure Sculptor palette, and I'm just going to contour a bit. I'm going to contour a bit on my cheeks. I'm not really that great at contouring, but I still at least try. Alright, so now I'm going to be applying From the Moon blush, and this one is by the ColourPop and Sailor Moon collection. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. Alright, now time for the hard part, and if you have been wondering why I have like concealer like that, and this is just so that way I know where to like draw it at. So I'm going to be using the Beauty Bakery Lip Whip lipstick, and this one is called Monterey Lip Whip. So hopefully I said that right. But I'm going to use this to draw my face, and I'm also going to be using the small Morphe brush, and this is M250-0, so I'm going to be using this one. Also note, don't ever use Beauty Bakery lipsticks on your face. That wasn't a wise choice that I did, but it was like the only red that I had besides the ColourPop Snow White one. But I don't recommend using Beauty Bakery because it is difficult to get it off your face once you're like done with the look. So I recommend using a different lipstick. Any red is good as long as it's not long lasting, or Beauty Bakery. But I mean, it did come off of my face. It was just really difficult. Alright, so I'm going to go in with the Snow White lipstick, and this is by ColourPop, so I'm going to go over the lines I just did.
I missed you. You remember me, right?
Alright, so I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and just blend out the lines that I made on the face. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use these two lipsticks, and they look very similar but not really. This one is much darker and this one's a lighter shade of red. So I'm going to go in with the Beauty Bakery Lip Whip lipsticks, and the two of them that I'm going to be using is the Cranberry Stiletto and the Mon Cherry one. So I'll be using these two on my lips. Alright everyone, I apologize. My phone wasn't actually recording me doing my nose, which I'm so upset about, and I don't really want to redo it because it'll just smudge. So basically what I'm doing is I'm using the Lip Whip matte lipstick, and this is by Beauty Bakery, and I'm using the Cranberry Stiletto one and just applying it on my nose. I'm using my fingers to blend it out, which is why it's really dirty, and I'm also using a small little brush to get like the edges because I can't do it with my fingers, so that's basically what I'm doing right now. And this is the finished PennyWise inspired makeup look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. This is actually the first time I've ever done something like this, so it was quite challenging, but it was also very exciting. If you all enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, and also let me know down in the comments if this is something you would try out. Anyways, that is about it for today. Thank you all for the support. I really do appreciate it. See you all next time, and happy Halloween!